So I don't know in which video this will make it on, but this thing's going to its new home. Well, before it goes to its new home, it's going to Giovanni over at Right Hand Imports. So transporter said he's not too far. He's going to be here at 3 and it's like 2:30. And I was locked in just editing videos for you guys so that you could have some awesome content coming your way. But for now, gracias, Grover. We're going to throw a plate on here because... Un beso. Whoa. For now, we're going to throw a plate on here because this is a full-size plate and this is a K plate. So he's going to get 822. And yeah, so if you didn't catch the live, this one was having a misfire, and so I needed to go through it, and I changed the spark plugs, and then I changed the coil packs on the live. Spark plugs are changed in another video, but anyways, so for now, we're going to try and hurry and clean this out of all my stuff, try and run it through the car wash because it's absolutely filthy, and then get a spare key made before the transporter gets here, so wish me luck. So we're in the Gino now. We cleared it out, got it ready and prepped for shipping. Close these windows so you don't hear too much wind in my video. Anyway, so we're driving it now to go get the spare key made because I don't think I ever got a spare key made for it. And last time that we shipped the car to Daniel Chavez, the transporter decided it was a good idea to lose the 3 keys that were given to him, and so he ended up like having to try and find somebody to make him keys. So now, trick, if you're shipping a car for anybody, whether it's your personal one or anything, don't trust the transporters to not lose the keys because that's a lot of responsibility. I myself lost a set of keys and I had to go and basically get keys made. So that being said, what you usually want to do is just hide a key somewhere. They leave the cars unlocked most of the time because it's just quick runs. This one happens to be going in an enclosed trailer anyway, so I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. But with that being said, if you had a key somewhere in the car and they leave it open, or even if they got to get it open with like a Jimmy bar or something like that, or a pillow, they'll still have access to get another key inside the vehicle, which allows them to not have to go crazy looking for another key. So it's more looking out for yourself if you want keys. So yeah, note to self, don't ever leave all the keys on the ring. Hide one in the car. That way you can get it shipped out. So right now we're gonna go get a key made, and then you can see just how filthy it is. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's just this weird haze. So we're gonna go to the car wash real quick, get it washed, and then put some tire shine on it. So when it gets to Ohio, it looks good. Made it to the car wash. The driver had contacted me, said he's about 35 minutes out. So it gives me some decent time to still get done what I gotta get done, which is good. Got 2 new keys made. I'll leave the original in there just in case the driver does what they're not supposed to do and loses a key. But for now, let's get this thing that's filthy nice and cleaned up so that at least when it gets to Giovanni's, it's not super filthy. I don't know if I mentioned, but allegedly it's going in an enclosed transport, which is cool because then that means we don't have to worry about, you know, the elements outside in the car getting transported like that. So it means it won't get super salty as they drive through all the salty roads and highways. So yeah. Now people wonder why I do this while I'm in the car wash. Reason being is because when the windshield is full of crumbs and dirt and everything, it gets on the windshield wiper. So this is a way to clean it off so that the wipers are clean as well. So either way, we'll get out of here, get some tire shine on these tires, and get going. Looking so much better now. So much better than what it was. All right, let's get out of here. So the transporter just pulled up. He went right past me. My street's kind of on this uphill, and it's really annoying. So I told him just go to the top portion of this street and park there. So we're gonna hopefully have this thing loaded up and headed to Ohio in just a few. This is what they're working with. Massive trailer, triple axle trailer, nice dually for a tiny little car. So, all right, so the car's loaded up. It's really funny to see it inside this giant, massive trailer. He literally put it in the middle. He's picking up one more that's going to Iowa, and then from Iowa, he's hoping to find one from Iowa to like Ohio, and then he'll make it hopefully around noon. So Zach, your car's headed there. That's exciting. Reason this is happening was Zach needed to be able to get financing, and the finance officer basically said, hey, in order for you to get financed, you need to get a VIN verification. So shout out to Giovanni from Right Hand Imports, because he was the one that was able to help facilitate this deal by taking it and going and getting a VIN verification for it over in Ohio. So he'll basically help him facilitate that process so that he can then get a check and then basically pay me for the car. So this is exciting. Another car gone, another step closer to Japan. Hopefully we get to Japan. The goal for Japan right now is basically 2 weeks from now. So we're trying to hustle and bustle to get through it. More to come, more deals to come. Just waiting on titles, and then hopefully I get stuff gone. But for now, we'll hop into this. Nice, right up, started right up. So yeah, they were able to take a look at this. What was going on was, I think I flooded it while I was at the port. Basically ran it low on gas, and then after running it low on gas, it basically became flooded when I tried to turn it on. So they charged the battery, and then basically got it to run. They took out the spark plugs and whatnot, so it's running. It's still puttering a little bit. I think still have to take a look at it. The idle's a little low when you first start it up, but once it warms up, it gets going without any issue. Crazy part is it was serviced in Japan before it left, but this is what happens when they sit. So see, now it's running right. It's the strangest thing ever. It's like it just has to get going. Once it gets going, it holds a nice idle. So I needed some air on the on the tires. So shout out to this, shout out to Savi, because he's the one that hooked it up with this. Yeah, if you don't have one of these, I suggest you get one, because you just set the pressure, which I happen to set these to 35 because it gets cold and they go down anyway. Tells you that one had 10. That's nuts. Push the button and it starts to fill them up, and in a matter of seconds you'll probably have a full tire, which is pretty nice. But yeah, this Classic's nice. They all suffer from the same thing, which is Japan. They all fade in weird, quirky places. This one happens to need some dent repair, because I was noticing in the photos it did come with that dent. This one I think was by accident when someone was pushing on it, and then it needs this cover. But these are all things that are very replaceable, easy to find in Japan, and it's not the end of the world. Like, that stuff still functions. But yeah, it looks like this headlight might have been pushed in at some point, so, but nothing crazy. It still works and functions as it should. But pulling up the Chickies, check this thing out. Oh my goodness, it's a completely different truck. They actually got shine out of it. They put some dressing on the bumper. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's insane. I wonder what had happened there before. I hadn't seen that before, but they were able to get shine out of it, and it looks so good. Because before, it was almost like that. You see how chalky that is? And they were able to get the shine out of it. Obviously, there's still imperfections that are going to stay. Like, that was scratches that happened in Japan, but for a Blue Acty, I think it looks like $1 million. I think it looks so good, and they absolutely killed it with it. I don't think they're done, but they're working on it. They're still working on it. It smells good too. They really needed to get it all out to make it look good. So yeah, I'm excited about this Acti. This one is for sale. If you're interested, it's $8,000 as it sits. If I do anything else, I probably will have to up the price some more. I think it will need tires because it's sitting on these dinky snow tires. This one's definitely leaking, but I'll look to see what those are. If it makes sense, I'll get those replaced. But yeah, the only other thing this thing needs would be bed lining. But yeah, holy crap, completely different truck. Anyways, the reason we're here is because this midget is headed to get the headliner redone. So I gotta find Chiggy, gotta get this one out of here and hit the road. So now we're in the midget and we're driving this thing. This thing's pretty crazy. I forgot what it was like to own a midget, but it cruises on the highway. I should say it screams down on the highway, but it's pretty cool. So this one's the one with the AC and whatnot. I'm not sure how loud it is in here for you guys, but for now I'm just gonna drive, and then I'll update you once we get to where we're headed.
How's the studs? Good here?
Yeah, the shirts seem to be good.
Maybe it's fine. What, you want to sell it?
Yeah, this one's for sale. It's gonna be for sale. That's true. Nick's gonna get this material. He picked it out. You excited with that material, right, Nick? The cheetah, yeah. Just kidding. He's gonna get that fixed up there. All right, here we have it. This is the closest thing that we're gonna be able to get to match. So they're gonna fix this seat because it's all broken, all ripped up. The side too here. So it won't match perfectly, but that's just the name of the game. But this is also heavier material than this stuff. This stuff is just, and then the headliner in the rear and the headliner up front. So look, what do you think? This is the closest thing we're gonna do.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. So we made it to Dip and Car Wash. We're picking up the Acti today. And let me tell you, they freaking killed it with how clean it looks. For what it used to look like, just super chalky. I think I might have put it in the video before, but they fully finished it. Absolutely looks amazing. Definitely what I was looking to get. Get a nice shine out of the truck over here. So there's stuff like this where, you know, they went in pretty deep, but that's sometimes what happens when you put the buffer on it. And obviously there's scratches like this that are going to be permanent. Can't really do anything about those. Those would have to get repainted. But for what it is, it's a great truck. Let's start her up. Oh, clutch, I forgot about this. With only 75,000 kilometers, AC, four-wheel drive, 5-speed, blue. So we're showing the Honda Acti. I wish I would have taken video of underneath, but I didn't get a chance. But they already own a Hi-Jet, which is pretty dope. Oh wow, it definitely has AC, because look at that giant condenser on the side. This thing's pretty cool. Look at the bumper too. That thing's baller. That's next level high density bumper. The interior is really nice and clean. It looks like you redid the leather seats. Looks really nice. And it has AC, yeah. These look nice. Going for the drive. That thing looks so nice now that it's polished up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they want to take it. But yeah, this thing's cool. I like this. Hi-Jets, I feel like sometimes don't get enough love. They're cool trucks. It's got low kilometers too. Oh, he's got the net up here too, so you can put stuff. I hit my head, so I probably would not want that, but it's cool. He's got some extra 12 volts as well as a USB. Pretty nice setup. It's interesting when people go with these Gotti shifters is what I call them, but it's not bad. Walking to the train, you know what that means. Justin over here, he has this Hi-Jet for sale if anybody's interested. $7,500 or best offer. It's pretty nice. It has AC. But we're headed back to Queens to the Javits Center, where I'm going to meet up with Nick, hopefully, or if not, maybe Israel, who bought my Midget, so that I can get to the Black Midget to then head home, because it just got finished at the upholstery. The upholstery's done on the bottom seat and on the headliners, which are the two things that were sagging. So it's exciting. Getting closer and closer to headed to Japan. So for now, let's go to the Javits Center. So yeah, waiting for the train. It should hopefully be here soon. But yeah, I'm pretty easygoing, guys. If you ever have a question as to a car, I negotiate. Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, you know, I've put on my Instagram when people lowball me. But if you have a car that you want, you know, my prices are pretty close to where I'm at, but there's definitely wiggle room. So don't be afraid to negotiate. And I do things like this where it's like I drove all the way to Long Island to drop off the truck for Justin, because it helps me facilitate to finish the deal. It helped Justin to get the truck over here. And it's just small things like that that, you know, sometimes make a difference that I have no problem doing. Like I've done it plenty of times where I've taken the train home after I sold the car, because that's half the adventure. If you want to be able to succeed in things, you have to be able to step out of your comfort zone and do the things you don't want to do. So Blue Acty's gone. You guys didn't even get a video on that, and I'm really mad at myself that I didn't get to make a video. But there'll be plenty more Actis and hopefully more Blue Actis that'll come in the future. But that one's gone, so we're gonna go pick up the Black Midget. If you want the Black Midget, make sure you reach out, and then from there it's just a matter of, let's see what other cars I have. The Naked, and then there's 3 other cars that are in the works, in the pipeline. that are headed to Daniel Chavez. So I'll keep you posted on that. The MiraGino's gone. So motion is coming, I promise you. The motion is coming. So stay tuned for more. We just made it to Jamaica, Queens. From here, I gotta take another train over to the Atlantic station or Atlantic terminal. From there, Nick will pick me up and then we'll go get the Black Midget. So I guess stay tuned for that. Some things were gone off the Midget because Israel, the owner of the Green Midget, wanted the rear bar. So shout out to Nick because he took care of that. But for now, let's just wait and hope this train shows up. We made it to Israel's. So if you ever need carpet and upholstery and tile grout cleaning, make sure you hit him up. That's all his information. But we came to pick up the Midget. Came out really nice. So can't really see it. Actually, maybe you can. I forgot where this light was. Oh, there it is. I gotta fix that light, but the seat came out beautiful. Again, it's not the same as this, but pretty close. And then up top, new headliner. Israel took off a light to put a new light in there. And then I'm trying to convince him to give me a fog lights. The fog lights he has on his Midgets, he has another set of them in black. Actually, the black ones would go hard on this.
Yeah.
So
in general, having fog lights is cool.
Yeah. I know I do have to get a K plate. He wanted the rear bar, so the rear bar's gone. It's going on that one. But yeah, slowly the Midget's coming together. Tomorrow I gotta lock in and put those speed stars.
Yeah, you really do.
And then this thing's getting listed. Someone needs to buy this from me before it's too late. Bakla acquired, or Baka. Whenever we're Israel's, I have to stop and get this because next. Matthew, yeah. He gave him that bar too, remember?
Another dude, another fellow midget.
Facts. Today's a big day. This one didn't last long. It actually sold before the video went live. I think you guys saw the video, technically speaking, yesterday. ¿Está frío?
Yeah,
pero no tienes la chaqueta puesta. Tienes que ponerte la chaqueta.
Yeah.
Vamos a ir en el Jimny. Estamos en el Jimny. It didn't last long. So you saw the video yesterday. I'm making the video today, but I don't know when this video will get posted. But we're going to go deliver this to Massachusetts to its new owner, Tim. So for now, we got to get the Jimny out of the back because we're going to use the Jimny to go pick up the truck and trailer. So I guess in this portion, I'll give you a cold start of this car and this car. Pero no vamos a ir en este. Quítalo del primera.
Is it this one?
Yes. Para atrás. Eso. Okay. Ya está bien.
Why?
Nice. Started right up. Hey, come on, en este. Dale. Go. Quítalo de primera. Go, montate. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, un poquito para arriba. Eso ahí. ¿Listo? Started right up. Alright, so now we're in the Jimny, headed to pick up the truck and trailer. The whole family doesn't fit in the Jimny, so it leads us to have to go...
My backpack and my jacket's back here. So
Yeah, so Grover's jacket and his backpack are there. So yeah, it leaves us to go pick up the truck and trailer. We normally go with both boys, but Augie just didn't want to get out the door with boots today, and it's raining today. So...
It's not raining.
Well, it's not currently raining, but it definitely rained last night, so it's a little bit more wet out. So for right now, we're gonna go pick up the truck and trailer. El carro tiene agua? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go pick up the truck and trailer, come back, pick up the midget.
There's no windshield in the back.
And there's no windshield in the back. Tú dices wiper, ¿verdad?
Yeah, a windshield wiper. I can't.
Ah. So yeah, we're gonna go pick up the truck and trailer, and then the other thing is I need to go pick up some ramps for the tiny little midget so it can fit on the trailer. All right, so we made it back home with the truck and trailer. I forgot to pull the camera out. Actually, I didn't forget to pull the camera out. I just get so busy. I get phone call after phone call after phone call, which is a great thing. I'm not complaining about that. So just sometimes it makes it a little difficult for me to be able to catch up on videos and then even stay up to tune with Instagram. So we're gonna load the midget up. The midget is not quite wide enough for my ramp, so I needed to borrow these from Savi. So shout out to Dad Bod Garage 203 because hooked it up with these. So we'll get the midget loaded up, we'll get the family loaded up, and you've seen these videos already. Unfortunately, no rollers for this because I don't have a car following me, but we're gonna just load the midget up and go from there. As for now, let's just get this thing loaded up. One thing I noticed about midgets is they don't like to be started up and then not moved, or not like let warmed up, I guess you could say. So when you go to start it up a second time, it does not like it because it likes to be warmed up. So let's get this thing loaded on there. Crazy the tolerances that I have between ramps. Essentially, that left wheel had to go on this ramp and that right wheel had to go on this ramp. This was more of a safety precaution and ended up moving out of the way and ended up on that ramp, which was no big deal. But yeah, let's get it strapped up and let's go. Hey, Hisasagi?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, come on, dame la mano. Sue. Agi's so enthusiastic about helping me strap up the trailer, so I guess you get to watch this.
Hey, Baba, look! I'm a dragon!
There's a dragon?
Now look!
No way.
I don't want this.
Oh, ese no. Cámbialo de lado. Oh. Este. Tienes que hacer este.
Oh, yeah.
Con este. Dale. Cójalo. Eso, good job.
Yes!
Agarra este. Agarra este. Duro. Duro, duro, duro. Más, 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 más. Okay. Okay. We're all loaded, ready to go. Just pumping some gas. Got the whole family in the car. Agi Grover, saluden. Fig, saluda. Megan, say hi. Definitely don't need that little bit of gas, but who knows? I might have actually filled this up, but the gas gauge in this thing's always finicky and wonky. So it's always fun traveling with the family. It can be stressful at times. Today was one of those days, but we made it to where we're dropping off the midget. We're gonna get it unloaded. It's running, so it's warming up. And we're gonna get it unstrapped and then offloaded, and it'll go to its new home. This will be interesting because I'm blocking a lot of traffic here, and there's a bus coming. All right, so it's offloaded off the trailer. Literally had to do it so quickly because the trailer over here was blocking the street, and this is like a main road where school buses and every kind of bus comes through. So get this left here and then we'll go from there. Unloaded. We are strapped up as far as things to go. Now we're headed back home to Connecticut. There's more cars to sell, so stay tuned. In New Bedford. See how close the trailer is there and how close it is over there. Oh, that's always fun. GPS putting us down some scratchy roads. So we're on our way home. You can't really see the sky per se, but yeah, there you go. That's a better shot. The sun was just out so beautifully. Wow, that's a super zoom. But yeah, we've dropped off the midget. We've had some dinner. And then where are we headed, Megan?
Home.
Look at the sun. Yes, we are headed home. Sun's so bright. Oh my goodness, my windshield's so dirty. So, I guess that's probably where we'll probably wrap up today's video. Probably a short, sweet video. The boys have been nuts. This has been a very, very trying family adventure today, to say the least. So, yeah, I try to include the family as much as possible, but today's very trying. I don't human with humans today because there's a lot of very dumb human people today.